For 10,000 years the Nightborne lived alone. For 10,000 years they craved magic, until it consumed them. They could have been Azeroth's greatest, but when their reckoning came, it ripped them to pieces. Hidden in Blizzard's past, a cut war where Thalyssra's rebels turned violent, the Duskwatch hunted allies, and the Nightwell's final drops left them broken. This is how they planned for Suramar to fall. Now, the lore as we know it, the Nightborne weren't just exiled kin to the Night Elves. They were the elite. When the War of the Ancients ended, their Grand Magistrix Alisandre used the Eye of Aman-Thul to freeze Suramar in time, shielding it from the Sundering. For millennia they thrived in gilded stagnation, sustained by the Nightwell, until the Legion returned. Now, a few things here. Unlike the Highborn who became High Elves, the Nightborn never gave up their arcane magic. Their bodies mutated, turning their skin to living starlight, their blood to liquid mana. This wasn't elegance, it was addiction. Now, Alisandre did willingly join Gul'dan, but she used her time magic to foresee every outcome. Resist, the Legion butchers them. Surrender, they live as slaves. Her cut dialogue reveals she wept for days before choosing the collaboration. Now, to set the scene for what we're going to further talk about in this video, Thalyssra was no hero. The first Arcanist helped enforce Alisandre's rule for centuries. Her rebellion wasn't noble, it was desperate. Without outside help, her faltering magic would have left her a withered husk. But in Legion's Alpha, Suramar's story was far uglier. Datamine files reveal a three-way civil war where no one was innocent. Some audio clips to start us off suggested tensions were much higher between Thalyssra and Valtto than we thought.
Thalyssra, you cannot be serious. Wasting your time on this creature? We should be planning our attack on Suramar.
Now, aside from a bit of bickering, there was actually a planned betrayal by Blizzard from Valtto, named Valtto's Poison Plot. This is where Thalyssra's most trusted lieutenant, the coldly brilliant Valtto, despised the Blood Elves. Cut Questex revealed she spiked the Horde's arcane wine with Nightwell runoff, planning to cripple Liadrin's forces during the revolt. The item you can find in Wowhead is Valtto's Tainted Arc Wine, with the tooltip of causes mana burns and hallucinations. Now, the deleted faction war of the Duskwatch Schism. The Duskwatch weren't just loyalists, they were ideologues. Half refused Thalyssra's Horde alliance, calling it betraying Suramar's sovereignty. They seized the Waning Crescent district, executing rebels and Legion collaborators alike. And the Nightwell's destruction wasn't meant to be clean like the one we got in the Nightwell raid. Alpha animations show it imploding in a wave of wild magic, twisting nearby rebels into arcane aberrations. Think withered, but way worse. Crystalline skin, multiple mouths chanting spells, and eternal pain. 2 body horror for an M-rated game under a dev note found. This wasn't just a rebellion, it was a slow motion genocide. And Blizzard cut it because even the Legion wasn't that dark. Now, why does it matter? There was a lot cut in Legion for Suramar. Some of it would have made for some game-changing storylines. Imagine a Suramar where Thalyssra failed, where Valtto ruled a xenophobic Nightborne state from the ruins, where the Horde arrived to find Liadrin's forces insane from poison wine. Would Tyrande have executed them all? Would Illidan have burned the city? This cut content proves one thing. Blizzard rewrote history to save the Nightborne from themselves. So, what cut elf horror should we go through next? Personally, I'm thinking the Highborn, but please let me know what you think in the comments. And a monumental thank you for, I think we're at 150 subscribers now. That is absolutely amazing. It is so surreal. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I will continue to keep upgrading these videos so they really kind of hit those standards. And please stay tuned because the next one's going to be really cool. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.